Welcome everybody, my name is Michael or Kubera. Today we're doing a short video. I just wanted to grant everybody a happy Merry Christmas, whatever, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, wish you all the best and a happy new year. So with that out of the way, Bitcoin's dominance is almost at 70%. It hasn't been this high in a very, very long time. The total market cap is 620 billion. Almost all of that is going to Bitcoin. And then there's some popular altcoins. Today we're going to be discussing about number 14, Monero. But quick side note, I just wanted to say, why is Bitcoin doing really well right now besides everything that's been going on, but specifically these past 48 hours, a lot of money, billions of dollars are moving into Bitcoin from Ripple. Ripple's not having a good time. Ripple and the SEC, if you look into it, they had a huge lawsuit come out. Some partners with Ripple, they have severed ties, and we're going to make a separate video about that as soon as more information comes out. I don't want to judge it just yet, but Monero's doing pretty good. It's got a sizable chunk of $2.7 billion market cap. It is currently at $153.31. There's been over $1.6 billion worth of volume over the past 24 hours. And let's discuss why Monero is actually doing pretty well. It is still far away from its all-time high of $495.84. That was in January 2018, but it has hit its height of the past 2 years. What makes Monero unique? Well, there's several things. First of all, it's all about decentralization. No user needs to trust anyone else on the network. Privacy is the number one most important and its most distinctive feature, even so that the IRS has hired people to try and break Monero's privacy this upcoming year. XMR, Monero is completely fungible, meaning you cannot trace it as easily as Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency. By default, all the details about senders, receivers, how much was sent, well, that is all obfuscated. So nobody has any idea. It has its upper hand against rival privacy coin Zcash. So how does it work? Well, for example, a user might send a secondary user 200 XMR, but the total amount might be split into various chunks so that the difficulty rises. It takes more time to trace it, and so thus criminals sometimes like to use it, but also those who are very privacy focused. Well, why did it break its 2-year high right now? There's a huge concern for online ransoms. Monero has been rallying despite concerns about regulation, which is what's going on with XRP right now. It was launched in 2014. It's had a pretty good run, but then after the 2018 crypto crash, a lot of people kind of went away from it. But despite all of that, it still is sitting at number 14, which isn't too bad. So there was a hack at the US Treasury and Commerce departments. There was a Google outage on Monday. There was earlier Twitter hacks. Recent hacks have been growing in more sophistication. There is an issue though with Monero. A lot of crypto exchanges have been forced to delist Monero due to KYC and AML laws. But a lot of traders are getting optimistic at more exchanges coming up to add Monero. So this shouldn't be a problem in the long run. And it's probably impossible that it will be banned in all areas of the world in the future. Of course, there's going to be more regulation down the line, but with growing concerns for getting hacked and actually having all of your details private, especially your financial transactions, which usually are the most sensitive data there is out there online, a lot of people are getting excited about Monero. I've held Monero in the past, and soon we're going to have a video about a fun Ukrainian politician that this month has revealed that he's holding over $24 million worth of Monero. And that was actually earlier in the month, so right now it's actually more. He bought Monero at 14 years old. So it's interesting because he's a politician at 19 years old. His total investment back then was $60,000. And even just based on the past year, if people have invested in Monero earlier, it's up 300% on a year-to-date basis, so that's not bad. There have been scandals in the past, but Monero has handled it very, very well. Now, honestly, there's a good chance that it may never get cracked. What makes Monero also interesting is that it wasn't pre-mined and there was no token sale when it first came out. And despite it being very difficult to find on some exchanges, there's still billions of dollars flowing in through it every single week. It's got some similarities, at least in terms of the circulating supply. So there's almost 18 million XMR and there's almost 18.5 million Bitcoin in circulation. And it's got its total supply of 18 million. There's nothing missing. So it's interesting and it's something to keep your eye out on. This, of course, is no recommendation, but if someone's very focused on privacy coins, I doubt they're going to change their opinion on this anytime soon. So the next video is going to be about Ripple, and then soon afterwards, we're going to be discussing about Monero and Ukraine. Wish you all a happy holidays and see you guys guys in a next video. Bye.